Plaintiff Monica Curtis Johnson says when she met the defendant, they smoked pot and drank together, and the defendant's husband was selling drugs. Monica claims she allowed the defendant to cheat on her husband at her house, and she's suing today for an unpaid loan, unreturned property, and harassment. Defendants Garrick and Kristen Stone say Garrick is not a drug dealer, but instead he runs his own barbershop. Garrick insists the money Monica's suing them for was money she gave to Garrick so he could buy her marijuana, and they deny owing her for anything.
Tell me what happened.
Well, August 2006, I moved to Springfield, Illinois. That's when I met Kristen and her husband. We became smoking weed and drinking buddies. At this time, I was ready.
How did you feel the need to tell me that you were a weed head?
At this time, I want to change my life. I'm all about doing better. Chris, she wasn't trying to because her husband sells crack, and it's just like, okay, she was always able to obtain these things.
I am a barber. I run my own barbershop in my own house.
Excuse me, you sit at home chilling out on Social Security.
None of that. She came to me, asked me, do I know someone?
No offense to hairdressers, but I know a lot of hairdressers, or I know a lot of drug dealers who wash money through hair salon. That's the first thing. Give me a salon.
Well, sir, when I was
a hair salon.
When I came back, I was ready to pretty much change my life.
Prohibition. They sell booze and back, yeah.
Go ahead.
In July, Chris, she called me and she let me know that her and her husband, neither one of them was working. School is about to come up and she needed some funding. Pretty much, she didn't ask me. I offered to loan her $200.
Okay, let me allow them to give me some background. But yes, ma'am.
First of all, Your Honor, I never really cared for Monica. And I did know Monica before she moved to Springfield through her cousin.
You just wanted her to bring that weed back.
No, no, nothing like that.
So
nothing like that.
Associate with her if you didn't like her?
Her cousin, before her cousin let me know she moved to Springfield. So I knew she didn't know her way around or anything like that. This was before I knew her. She started off with, at first, she accused a family member of mine for stealing a credit card. I told her, look, something's got to give. I can't really, hang out with you if this is the kind of stuff you're gonna.
So how'd you all end your friendship?
After my cousin's funeral, when she brought a family member over to my house and announced in front of my family member that her family member has AIDS. I haven't talked to her really since then.
You all have a lot of drama. You're not going to act a fool here today, are you?
No, sir, I'm not. Well,
you all make sure, because I brought a deputy sheriff who's deputized in 3 different states. He'll lock you up in a minute. Won't you, Shaq? Shaquille O'Neal, he's deputized. He's deputized. He can lock you up. He deputized as a sheriff in 3 different states. Go ahead.
When she let me know that she was having problems, as a friend, I offered to loan her $200. I was actually still in Chicago.
When was this?
This was July 16th of '08. I had about $80 cash on me, so I stopped at the bank and took out $120 in cash, which is showing right here on my bank
statement. That was around the time when she was living with me.
But I was told that August 1st, she'll be giving me my money back because her husband gets SSI. On August 1st, that was the day her auntie ended up going into the hospital. August 12th, her auntie ended up passing. And August 15th, she actually called me one day and she was like, "Oh, Black is getting on my nerves. Monica, would you come get me?" So I went across town.
Who is Black?
Black is Garrett.
Oh, Garrett, okay.
So I went across town and I picked up and she was like, I'm gonna leave my car with him. I'm like, okay, cool. She was like, when she got in the car, she said, "Can I have company at your house?" And I said, "Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that." But once we got to the house, she let me know that it was male company that she wanted to have. I actually let her go into my daughter's bedroom and made her a pallet up.
And why would you do that?
So now, after 30 minutes later, after the gentleman turned around and leave, she forgot after bringing clothes that she didn't bring any undergarments. So I was like, okay, well, I just recently went shopping. I bought some undergarments or whatever. You can have a pair as long as you give me what I paid for them. Here's also a receipt for that.
No,
Your Honor,
no, sir.
Your Honor.
That's just nasty.
It sure is.
You nasty,
So
and if you warm, you nasty. Or if you went in her baby's room with a man for 30 seconds or whatever
I am happily
it was.
married, and I just celebrated November 2nd, my second wedding anniversary. And I've been with my husband for 11 years.
Well, haven't you been
quiet?
I never heard nothing about all this that she just said. Pertaining to the underwear thing, far as to my knowledge, that was a gift she gave her.
The underwear.
The underwear. She didn't wear it from her house. She brought them straight home.
You're not as nasty as I thought. Okay.
No, I'm not nasty at all, Your
she
Honor.
wore it from my home. She
Told her
took
to
a
open her
shower and
hands.
whatnot cleaned up because she told me she was going home to be with her husband. They
Yeah, man,
would
so
not
why
get-
did you have to bring all this other stuff up? Try to ruin their relationship
sir,
and all this
that's-
stuff.
it's
As good
also-
as they've been to you,
As good
provide
as they-
you with weed, crack, alcohol,
That ain't
everything.
being good to me.
You was over there asking.
If I
Pass the
wasn't
joint,
good-
pass it.
No, sir.
See, you grinning. You grinning right now.
If I wasn't good,
But
to
that's
in there
how,
hogging
that's
the
how I
joint.
used to be.
Probably breaking up one of them rocks, putting it in there.
Oh, no.
What do they call those?
Excuse me, sir.
How many dope fiends I got here? What do they call them? When you sprinkle crack on the joint, what do they call that?
Can you also hand this to the judge, please?
See, I heard a dope fiend out here somewhere. I'm gonna order you to rehab.
No,
Go
sir.
ahead, let me see.
Well, just as well, sir. During this time, I ended up leaving some medical papers at her house. And this is also a part of my lawsuit that my doctor's office is here located in Chicago, and we was down in Springfield. I asked her for my medical papers, and she once told me that she put them up in her safe. But when I kept asking, it's like, oh, I ain't got them now you can't get them. And I'm just like, really, what's going on?
So what part of your
with all these
lawsuit is that, ma'am?
$250 is for the medical papers in order for me to get them again,
That's
and the
what I'm
$10
asking.
is for the underwear.
All right, what do you want? What do you want to tell me about the medical papers
I
and
have
the
no
loan?
idea. I have no idea about any medical papers. Monica did stay with me before she moved back in her place on August 2nd when she moved back to Springfield. And she did get mailed to my house the time she was there, but I haven't seen anything else come after that
What
with
about
her
the
name
loan?
on it.
There was no loan. She
It's-
came
Sir,
to
I have
me,
him on
Yana.
videotape.
Let him
She
speak,
came
man.
to me, Yana, asked me, do I know where she could get us some weed from? Okay, now, I cut a lot of guys' hair down in Springfield. A few of them I do know may sell weed here and there. I introduced her to one of the guys. He told her a price, she gave me the money, I gave it to dude. He brought her
Excuse me,
stuff
Your
and
Honor,
dropped
that
it
is
off
not
to her.
true.
A month later, we get
I
suspended.
heard at least 5
with
felonies
this.
in here you all confessed to.
I mean, but we don't want to be lying under oath either.
Hey, I'm not gonna come in the courtroom and lie.
Distribution. Go ahead.
She waits almost a month, 2 months later, and we get subpoenaed
Excuse me,
to come
sir,
to
that
court
never happened.
about her suing my wife for this $200 that she say she gave to my
So why
wife.
would she sue if she hadn't loaned it to her?
Get another high. That's all it is.
I don't believe that. The woman has something from her church saying she's a certificate of covenant membership. This
And
is
the
in
letter-
95, man.
No, 95.
Man, you was
That is
still
not in
smoking
95.
weed in 95.
Excuse me, sir.
Come on. What harassment?
You read
man?
the wrong thing. Please
What
read it right, because
harassment?
that's
What
what
harassment are you suing them for, ma'am?
They ended up calling my cell phone. The call came straight through. As soon as they called,
About what?
Called because they got served with a subpoena. They called me, cussed me out. He telling Chris to kick her behind, catch her when you see her. And here's the
that
police.
true? You all
Here's
called
the police
her?
report for
Let
that.
me see that.
And also here's my phone records because right after they called, I called the police.
And what did you want me to hear on the?
Here it is, right here. So what did she give me?
What's up, Monica? This Black. I was just calling you on this little court situation, and I'm not calling you to argue or none. First of all, you bogus for taking Chris to court. You know you didn't put no money into Chris' hand. And furthermore, do you know you're not going to get awarded any money once I tell the judge what you gave me that money for, right? So, therefore, you need to call off your little court procedures or whatever, because I honestly don't think you want me to go into that courtroom and tell that judge and that state's attorney that you gave me that money for drugs.
All right, ma'am. What was I supposed to hear that favors you today?
The truth.
That he gave me, that I gave him that money. I didn't give him anything.
Ma'am?
It was a loan.
Let me
And
tell
if you
that's
read,
enough. You've spoken enough. What I think is just like he says, that money went toward a drug transaction, and I'll tell you why. You started off your testimony talking about how you all drink and get high together.
that's how I used to
Please be quiet.
Sorry.
It doesn't make sense for him to lie when he calls you directly, speaks to you or to your answer machine directly with no expectation that a third party is listening, either he's hallucinating or he's crazy. And the weed you get don't make you hallucinate?
No.
All right, well, I don't believe you, ma'am. He's
Excuse
not
me?
hallucinating off that weed.
Sir, can you take a look at that paper, please?
Which paper?
I started at, when I joined church,
Oh, please.
it was September.
Your claim is dismissed. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed. I'm not going to debate with you about your church. Have a good day.